welcome back to this new vlog, and this vlog will be another reading vlog because I got a new book, and this new book is Crescent City 1. So let's unpack it. Great. Every fucking time this happens. Why? With the new international cover. I actually waited to get this after it was announced the cover would change, because I really like this cover, and I like it more than the previous one. So yeah, I'm really excited that I have this now. Oh, and yes, in case you can't read it, this House of Earth and Blood by Sarah James, and this is a big boy. this is a big boy. I did thought the first book would be so big. This is almost as big as, I guess, as a Court of Wings and Moon. Something like that. I don't know how many pages it has, but I actually ordered this book at Blackwell's, and this is my first order from Blackwell's since Book Depository closed down, and I searched for another bookseller where I could get international covers. I mean, you can get it on Amazon, but then I don't want to support Amazon each time, and yes, I know Book Depository was owned by Amazon as well, so it didn't really change that much, but you could get some books or editions on Book Depository you couldn't get on Amazon. So I was really bummed as it was closed down, because this was the only website I knew of then which shipped for free to everywhere in the world. So I don't know how it is with Blackwell's, if they ship everywhere for free, but at least they ship to Germany for free, which is great. And since Amazon didn't have this edition with this cover listed, as I wanted to get it, I thought, well, I might as well try Blackwell's now, because that seems more sure that I will get this edition than when I order it with Amazon, and I got it. It got here really fast, and you think about that it was shipped from the UK. On the website it says it would maybe need 10 to 15 business days until it arrived. I guess it arrived at day 4 or 5 after they shipped it out. So this is for me really fast for international shipping. But yeah, I honestly don't exactly know what this book is about, and I honestly did this on purpose because I didn't want to know anything before going into this book. So you will not get a synopsis from me. I know who is the main who is the main relationship in this. I know that much, but that's basically everything. And I know that Crescent and the Akota character make an appearance in book 2 of the series. So I'm really excited to get to this part, even when I'm just on book 1. But yeah, we will see how I like it, and hopefully I like it, because someone said to me, when I don't read the series, I will miss out on a lot for the next Akota book. So that's also the reason I'm reading this, even when I'm really excited to dive into this world now as well. But yeah, we will see how I like it. So I guess I will start this now for a little bit, because I don't have that much time today morning before my father picks me up at 2 p.m. to drive to my grandma. So, yeah, we will start reading this now. Or actually, I will be reading this now, but you can watch me read it. I guess that's what I wanted to say.
Wrote down everything I felt put in a drawer.
So, yeah, I thought it would be time to update you on House of Earth and Blood. I can't remember the name. Because I made a slight dent in it. That there's still so much left, and honestly, I didn't update you before this because I don't know. This book is slow. It feels like it is dragging on like crazy, and I don't know why. Maybe it is because the chapters are very long, or at least for me it feels like they are very long sometimes. And then I'm at the end of the chapter and I'm like, yoo-hoo, another chapter done. And then I'm like, okay, maybe I will go do something else before I continue reading. And I mean, it is not like that the book is bad or that the writing is bad. No, that's not it. It is just, it takes very, very long to get into the story, I feel like. And I'm really hoping that we get now, after the vampire guy died, that we are getting into the main plot line. No, because until now a few people have died, and then we had a time jump to 2 years later. So we are 2 years later now, and now this vampire guy died in the same manner Bryce's friends died 2 years ago. And right now Bryce got tasked to find the murderer of her friends. And this vampire guy, because she had a connection with both, or at least her friend who died 2 years ago had a connection with the vampire guy, so she got tasked with finding the murderer. Plus, I feel like this book is very, very info dumpy heavy right now, because there's info dump after info dump because yeah, sure, she needs to establish the world and so on, but I feel like in Akota and Throne of Glass it wasn't as info dumpy like this, because sometimes I just feel like I'm being overrun with information about this new world and what's happening and how the politics work and whatever, and the different houses, and yeah, it is a bit confusing to get this all straight and to know what exactly is happening in which house and so on, because I think there are 4 houses. But yeah, I will continue now to read this because at least now something is happening, hopefully. And then I will update you when something else is happening. Yeah. Since my last update, I read bunch. Even when it maybe doesn't seem like I did, but I read it quite a bit. I guess I read maybe about 80 pages or 90 pages, I don't know. But yeah, it is slowly slowly picking up speed. I think because they are starting to search now for the horn of Luna. And they found a connection between the horn and the demon who killed who killed the pack and who killed the vampire now. Because, or actually Bryce's brother found this connection and just told Hunt and Bryce about it. And yeah, I have to say, so far I like Bryce and Hunt and Rune, and the other characters we haven't really seen that much of so far. But I'm not really emotionally invested in them right now. So far, at least. We will see. Hopefully I will get more emotionally invested, because I really like to get emotionally invested into characters, because I think this is half of the fun of reading, to just get invested with the characters and really start liking them and on. But yeah, so far nothing else really happened except that Bryce got some obsidian souls, which are really strong souls to summoning demons, at least when we can believe Hunt there. And yeah, I don't know what Bryce is planning to do with them, or if she is planning to do with them something, or if she really just used them to get the attention of the Viper Queen, to ask her about the death of the pack 2 years ago. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Well, I don't know where I last updated you, but Bryce and Rune and Hunt are still looking for Luna's horn, because it is somehow connected to the demon who is killing the people in the Crescent City, or the pack and the vampire guy. There has nobody. Wait, that's not true. Somebody else has died. A priestess from Temple of Luna has died as well, and now they are looking for more information on the horn. And now they just said something that the horn came through with the Fae as they crossed over into this world from another world, and I'm always thinking, did they came from Oblivion? Then they said that there were a Queen Helena, from which skin flowed starlight and shadows. And Ran can wield shadows too. And I'm like, is he a descendant of, or not descendant, but is it somehow related to Ezreal or Reese? And with the starlight and shadows, I'm like, has this something to do with Reese? Just because I know they are going to Provian in book 2, and so my mind is like, with every little snippet, could this be related to Reese? Could this be related to Reese, Vera, and Israel in some kind of way? And that's why they need to go to Provian in book 2, or will go to Provian in book 2. I don't know, but my brain can't stop and think about Reese whenever there is mentioning of shadows. Plus the mother side of Rune can mind speak, and they have the shadow power. And I'm like, this sounds more and more like Reese by the minute. But yeah, I don't know. We will see what will be happening. Right now, Bryce and Hunt are on the way to the Oracle to ask it about door. So, let's see what the oracle says. But even when I'm almost at the halfway point of Crescent City 1 now, so that's great. And the plot and the pace is picking up pretty much, and I really start to enjoy it now that the plot has really started, and that we find out more stuff, and that we get more action in the plot than just sitting around and doing basically nothing but they're finally doing things to solve the murder and to figure out what this demon is and how it is getting into this world and how it is getting summoned. And right now they got a new theory because where I stopped last night, someone else was killed by the demon. And they think maybe it has something to do with the ley lines, where the first light is traveling through the city, that someone is using these power lines where the first light is traveling to summoning the demon. And oh yeah, and Hunt, like I said, went to the oracle, and the oracle told him to stay away from Bryce. And Bryce told him that as she went to the oracle to get her prophecy, as the oracle looked into her future, it just started screaming, and that it went blind for a few days after this. And I'm just like, WTF? What is happening? What is happening in Bryce's future that the oracle would react that way? But, and it seems like Bryce and Hunt are getting closer now. And yes, I knew already that Hunt would be Bryce's love interest, but still, it's nice to see how it will develop into love. Please, what? The things just took a turn. Hunt and Bryce were just attacked by the demon, and thankfully both survived. And then Sabine came onto the roof of Bryce's apartment and just revealed that apparently Daninka, however you say her name, stole the horn. Please, what? I didn't expect that. Emil, why the fuck should Daninka have stolen the horn? Was she part of the rebellion with the humans, like Briggs hinted on earlier in the book? I'm shocked by this reveal right now. I know I probably should have expected it, but I didn't. Yeah, I will keep reading this now. Good morning. I thought I would give you another update on me reading House of Earth and Blood because there was a reveal again yesterday evening as I read it, and the reveal was this Daninka, I still don't know how you pronounce her name, apparently had something to do with this zinc truck they found on the victims of the murder. And yeah, Bryce of course want to believe that Daninka had something to do with that, or that she was just a why can't I talk today? Just conservating it. Oh boy, I don't know. I will blend the word I want to say on here, because apparently I can't speak today. But I'm not so sure about that, to be honest. And this is really... because slowly but surely I get the feeling that Dainka had something to do with the murders somehow, maybe, or that she... Since she stole the horn, I'm like, did she buy the truck to try and repair the horn? Because, like we know from the prophecy, they need something like magic, which isn't magic. This truck is something which can replace, or not replace, but make magic stronger in people who have magic but don't have a lot of magic. And that's the reason why Dainka apparently told Juniper that she didn't want Bryce to know about this, because she was afraid that Bryce would take the truck then, because Bryce doesn't have a lot of magic, and so Dainka wanted to protect Bryce from this truck, because it can make you apparently an addict very, very fast, or something like that. But yeah, I don't know, I somehow feel like something isn't adding up here. Especially because all of the victims, or at least two of the victims, so Dainka, which we know now had something to do with the truck. So this could be why it was on her clothes, but the vampire had it on her, on his clothes as well. Plus, this drug contains obsidian salt, which is very, very strong to summoning demons. So Hunt and Price now have the question as well if this drug could be used to summon this demon who is doing the hunting and killing of the people. So if this drug is the magic which isn't magic they need to repair the horn, they maybe have one ingredients, but now they still need to have this light, which isn't light. Or do they mean starlight, maybe? Because when I think about it, the light from the stars which get to us isn't really light. It is just a reflection from the light of the sun. So it is light, but it isn't light. I don't know, but this would kind of fit because of the starborn thing, which is connected to the horn as well. So what is the light? What? So maybe the light they need is starlight? But yeah, that's just a theory right now. I don't know if this is true, but yeah. And the things between Price and Hunt are heating up. and Hunt just met Price's parents. And yeah, I have to say, slowly but surely I'm getting invested into Price's and Hunt's relationship and or friendship rather, and I love them together. But even when I'm more invested now than I was at the beginning, and the story is picking up, it is still not my favorite. So far I prefer Akuta and Throne of Glass to this one. I don't know why exactly, but I just do. Alcota is up there. Round of Glass is a close second for me, and then House of Urban Blood is somewhere. I don't know where it falls, but yeah, it is not up there with the other two. So, but yeah, I really like it, and I'm thinking since I'm almost finished with it now, I maybe almost finished. I guess I will have the whole weekend to read. But maybe I should order the second one right now, so I don't have to wait that long until it arrives. Because I have heard that the cliffhanger at the end of this is... It is a cliffhanger. So maybe I will order the second book tonight.
I thought by this year I'll be covering slowly, but now slowly thinking that those words are still me. Thought I wrote this last week, am I still the same? No, this can't be last week, am I still the same?
Wow, I can't believe what I just read. Dainka was addicted to think, psych, whatever, and she dealt with it or something like that as well. I don't know, but Dainka was the one who killed the pack because she was high on zinc and took too much of it, and then she killed the whole pack and herself, because zinc can make you a lot more powerful than you are. A human ripped inner footage and Dianca left for praise. A human ripped five of the immortal beings into shreds, left them in piles. A human. Oh yeah, and Hunt wanted to get his hands on zinc so that he could maybe start another rebellion, even when he didn't want to do it now, as he says, and honestly I believe him after he saw on the footage Price found on this day what zinc can do to a human. But yeah, they apparently wanted to get the zinc, whatever, the drug for themselves, so they could get rid of the Helios and overpower Michael, the master. And what the hell? Dianca's turn I should have expected, and I kind of honestly did expect it, but this turn, wow. Oh yeah, and the demon which you summon is because of the drug as well, because if you use too much of the drug, you can apparently accidentally open a portal because of the obsidian salt in it, and because of the unholy number or something like that, and that's why the crystallis demon appeared and killed people who used the drug. Wow. I absolutely didn't expect this. Especially not that Dianca ripped herself to shreds because of this drug. Yeah, but yeah, we go to bed now. So I will talk to you in the morning.
Now I'm just reminded that I'm still the same. You say that I'm being still the same. I can't even look at my reflection. My head up with justified thinking that I should be better. This is not better. I can't even look at my reflection. My head up with justified thinking that I should be better. This is not better.
So, hello, and I finished A House of Herb and Blood yesterday evening, and in the end, all hell broke loose. Quite literally, all hell broke loose. And I honestly couldn't stop reading. That's why I was awake until 1 a.m. Because the end was really, really good. And we got a few turns, like spoiler warning for everyone who hasn't finished this book. Please leave now. Because we find out that Price is actually the starborn, not her brother. She is. And the Davinci inked the horn on her back with the She grinded the horn to powder and inked it on Price's back with a tattoo. And I was right probably about my theory that the horn needed a starlight to be repaired. The zinc and starlight, because she is the starborn. So I guess the light Price emitted is starlight. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. But yeah, this means Price is now the wielder of the horn, and the horn itself, kind of. But yeah, this means she can open portals now, and this probably means she will be the key for them to be going to Provian in the next book, and I honestly can't wait to read and the other characters in the next book. I just ordered booktube because, yeah, for one, I want to know how this continues, even when my ranking still stands. Arcota is on the top, then Front of Glass, and then somewhere around here comes Crescent City. Because, yes, the writing was good, but it was just so slow at some points, especially in the beginning. You heard me talk about it a lot in the beginning, because it was just really, really slow, and that I sometimes just wanted to give up and stop reading it, because it was just so slow, and it literally took over half of the book to get into the real storyline. So if you are struggling at the beginning, just keep going. It will get better. At least for me, it got better with the pacing of this book. And the end was action-packed. The end I was like, I need to know what happens. So, and yeah, I actually thought there would be more smut in this than there was, because I just remember one big smut scene and one little smut scene. So just 2 smut scenes. Okay, maybe 3, but just one big one. And I actually thought it would be more like a Court of River Plains, which was a bit much of smut, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not against smut. I like reading smut, and I read everything in a Court of River Plains, but at some points it was just like, really? Again? Do we have this do we need a scene for the plot right now? Is this necessary? Is this necessary for us to know what they are doing in the bedroom? But yeah, in case you were hesitant to reach for this book because you thought it would be like a Court of Silver Flames in the smart department, it is not. It is not. Sex is mentioned frequently, yes, but there are not a lot of smart scenes in this. At least for my taste, or at least in my opinion, there wasn't a lot of smart scenes. So yeah, just thought it was this would be worth mentioning because I somehow thought there would be more smart in this. Maybe because it is as big as a Court of Silver Flames or almost as big, so maybe I just thought it would be a lot more smart. But yeah, I hope. Well, I finished this and as soon as book 2 arrives, I will make up a reading vlog for book 2 as well. So if you don't want to miss my thoughts on book 2, then please click subscribe. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And oh yeah, let me know what you thought about the Crescent City one. Did you thought it was very slow at the beginning as well? And what did you think about the end?